Hello and welcome to our reviews, and winter is coming, because today we'll be reviewing the Funko Game of Thrones Legacy Ned Stark. So yes, here we have Eddard, or Ned Stark. He, of course, is not around anymore, but it's still nice to have a figure of him. Similar level of articulation and detail to the rest of the series. So let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting with a quick size comparison, here we have Ned. Here's a standard 6-inch Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. As you can tell, Spider-Man is a little bit taller and just proportionally a little bit larger scale, like I've been saying this whole time. The Game of Thrones figures are a slightly smaller scale, and Ned is pretty much the first one I've done that's a normal size figure. He is still, however, much bigger than Marvel Universe Wolverine. Let's get the other two out of here and just look at Ned. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin, here we have Ned Stark. He's got his Hand of the King outfit on, he's got his brown tunic, he's got the little Hand of the King symbol there on his shoulder. I'll zoom in on that in a minute. He's got a belt around his waist with a scabbard on it. That scabbard is not removable. And then his undershirt, sort of long sleeve bit, is sort of a bluish, brownish mixture of the two. His pants are a similar color, and then he's got brown boots down there on the bottom. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on the head sculpt, and we'll take a look at the Hand of the King thing. Alright, here's Ned's face, and you can see the Hand of the King symbol. For its size, it is detailed fairly well. You can certainly tell what it is. Ned's hair is sculpted fairly well, and is painted brown. His face sculpt does not look incredibly like Sean Bean, although I suppose it has some sort of likeness. The beard is done fairly well. No real paint issues or anything like that, so for the most part it looks acceptable. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Ned is fairly equivalent to the rest of the series. He has a ball peg head, up and down, side to side, rotation, ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back. He has a ball joint elbow, rotation, hinge. Same thing in the wrist, rotation and hinge. He does not seem to have a waist cut of any description. He has ball joint hips, in and out, forward and back, upper thigh cut, double joint knees, and hinge and pivot in the ankle. So, yeah, like I said, for the most part, equivalent to the rest of the series. Now, Ned comes with 2 swords as accessories, so let's go ahead and look at those. Here are both of Ned's swords. He has his normal size sword that he keeps in the sheath on his hip, and then he has his massive Valyrian steel sword. That might be bigger than a claymore, I'm not sure what to call it. He uses it to execute people, though, so it's pretty effective at what it does. Anyway, he can easily hold one of those in either hand, and his hands really don't do too well for two-handed poses. You can kind of finagle it in there, but it doesn't work especially well. Anyway, that's all for Ned's accessories, so let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Ned comes in the same packaging as the rest of the series, Game of Thrones Legacy Collection number 6. Big window there. The House Stark sigil down there at the bottom, Ned Stark. On the back, you get a picture of Ned from the show, as well as the list of figures in Series 1, Jon Snow, Tyrion Lannister, the Hound, the White Walker, Daenerys Targaryen, and Ned Stark. I have reviewed most of these up to this point. That would be Tyrion Lannister, the Hound, the White Walker, and Ned Stark. I still need to do Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. I'll be doing those to finish off the week. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Eddard Stark. Alright, that wraps it up for Ned, so until next time, bye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.